Hey everyone, doing one of our favorite types of videos. This is my May and June favorites, mostly because these were my May favorites and now we're in June, so let's talk about everything. Starting with the first product, and it's actually from TikTok shop. It's the Sungboon Collagen. It's the Anti-Wrinkle. It's like deep anti-wrinkle collagen mask, something like that. You probably have seen this. If you're in the TikTok skincare algorithm, people went really hard promoting this product. It actually started with the Biodance face mask that everybody was wearing, and what they were doing was basically falling asleep in it, leaving it on overnight, and then when it would start off white and then turn clear when they wake up, and then they peel it off and their skin is just so glassy and hydrated and plump. And then that one sold out, and then people started promoting this other brand, the Sungboon one, and that's the one that I purchased because the Biodance one was going to take forever to arrive and I just don't have the patience for it. So I bought the Sungboon one, started to try it out. I planned on just wearing it for like a couple of hours to the point where it got a little translucent, but then I fell asleep in it. On accident. I was just so tired. I fell asleep in it, woke up the next day, peeled it off, and realized, wait a second, this really does make your skin look super nice, just hydrated and super plump. And then I start wondering, okay, wait, could I just do this with any of my hydrogel face masks? And so I started trying other face masks, and I have to tell you, it's not the same effect. I don't know what makes this different. Maybe I need to ask a cosmetic chemist. I don't know why it's different, but it does make your skin feel more plump and hydrated. Side note, I did eventually buy the Biodance one because I was so impressed with the Sungboon one, and it's just not as good. It's a little bit thinner. It almost feels like you have to wear a lot of product underneath it, whereas the Sungboon one is already really juicy when you put it on, and then it stays kind of juicy as you wear it, versus the Biodance one that just kind of, I don't know, I thought I was gonna like it more because it has like the galactomyces in it and everything that brightens your skin. I just didn't. I didn't have that same effect after I wore it overnight. Not as into this. And I'll throw out there, I'm not promoting using a face mask every single night. That would be so wasteful. But I do really think that this Sungboon one could be great before a really big event for you, like a wedding, or if you've got a party to go to, or you want to look nice for photos. It really does plump your skin. And even after you do your skincare routine in the morning, you feel like your skin looks really nice and smooth. Next up, for the brow girlies, the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. It's just a brow pen, really. I was talking to Nikki LaRose and I was telling her that I recently bought the Glossier brow pen from a while ago that was really popular a while ago. And I liked it when it first launched and then hadn't used it for years. I decided to buy it again and I didn't love it. I don't know what the difference was. I don't know. It just didn't leave a lot of color on my skin. It was a little bit harder to use. I felt like I had to press on it. And Nikki told me, you need to try the brow pens from NYX. They're affordable. They're like, I don't know, $13 or something like that. And they are really smooth. They're waterproof. They have a few different shades that you can choose from. And so, of course, I went out and bought them, and I ended up buying 2 of them eventually because they are really so good and easy to use. If you're not familiar with using a brow pen to fill in your brows, I find brow pens to be really intimidating in theory. Like when you look at it and you think about using it on your skin, it's like using like a gel liner pen on your brows, but it's actually super easy. Like after you've set your brows with a pomade or with a gel or anything like that, once it's dry, you can just take the brow pen and just kind of fill in with really gentle strokes to make it look like you've got a hair there wherever you need it. I think it's so much easier and more natural looking. So I went back to the brow pens, and I'm happy to report that I like the ones from NYX. Next up, if you're dealing with gray hair like I do, I basically have to go see my hair colorist every 6 weeks or so because I start to get the little sparklers up here in the front. I was using the L'Oreal spray, which I really like, but I find it to be a little bit messy. If you overdo it, it can look really dark in spots. So I saw somebody posting about the Toppik Hairline filler. It looks basically just like a mascara wand. Like it looks like you're just using mascara on your hairline. And I find that to be really easy because it has little fibers on it. So it's not going to be super gel-like or messy. It's not going to look like mascara when you apply it to your hair. You just take the little wand, you apply it to the areas on your hairline where you need to add a little bit of color, whether you've got gray hair or you just want to fill in the hairline. Maybe, for some people who have a really light scalp, or if you pull your hair back and you just want to fill in that hairline, it's really easy to use. You apply it and then you just kind of brush it out a little bit and it looks so natural. It's waterproof, it stays a long time, and it's a lot less messy. That's what I like about it. And then last of the beauty products from my own brand, NATURIUM, this is the Glow Getter Body Oil. If you have not tried this yet, this is the time to try it. You'll get really beautiful, glowy skin. It has the Glow Getter fragrance that everybody loves. We actually amped it up a little bit in this body oil so that you can layer it with the body wash or the body butter and really just amp up that scent on your skin. It's still an aromatic, so it's not gonna last all day long, but it gives you that nice sensorial experience. This is a beautiful oil because we have those linoleic acid rich oils in it. There's jojoba oil, coconut oil, and then my favorite, squalane. And that squalane just makes it feel nice and light on the skin. That way it doesn't feel greasy. It dries down. You just feel like you have this nice, beautiful glow, and it is perfect for summer. And I'm just really excited about it because last month we celebrated 1 million bottles of the Glow Getter body wash selling. So this is how we celebrated, by launching the oil. All right, moving on from beauty products, let's talk a little bit about some clothing. I love to have linen button downs during the summertime. It's part of like my summer uniform. I don't know why. I'll wear like a little sports bra underneath and then throw a button down over, or I'll wear it with my swimsuit. I just love a linen button down, but I'm very specific, I've decided, about what linen button downs I like. I want it to be a little bit oversized. I want it to be a little bit long. I want it to be soft. I don't want it to look super crinkly either. I'm just so specific about the linen button downs that I like. And I have to tell you, my favorite one as of last year, and they're selling it again just in a few different colors, my favorite linen button down is from H&M. It's a very specific one. So you have to hit the link that is in the description box because they actually have a bunch of linen products, but this one very specifically is the one that I like. It's their long linen button down. It is so nice. This year I got a soft pink shade, but last year I had like 5 different colors. You can wash it a lot, which I did. You can throw it into your bag, especially like your beach bag or your pool bag. The colors are really nice. It feels super soft and it doesn't feel like a cheap linen top. That's my favorite thing about it. It has the right boxy feel to it. I don't know. It's only $35. Like, you just can't go wrong with this button down. And if you're like me and you like to have a couple of linen button downs during the summertime, go get these ones from H&M. They are so good. The best. Next up, if you're looking for a good beach bag, I just bought this one from Janessa. It's their tote bag for hats. I know, it sounds so simple, right? But it makes complete sense. I always think about this actually when I'm traveling. I always want to carry my beach hats, and I actually have a couple of Janessa hats, but they're a little bit stiffer. You don't want to smash them. They have some that are supposedly packable. I don't know. I'm the kind of person, I don't want to smash my beach hats. I want to be able to carry them and keep the shape of them. So this bag makes complete sense because, one, it's really cute. I think it's made out of straw or raffia. It has this like slit at the very top of it, and then the straps on the side of it where you could just slide your hat in and it actually holds it in place. And in some ways it makes it look really cute. This is not a cheap bag, but it's a good bag that you're probably going to keep for a while. And I just think it makes sense to travel with if you're going on a beach vacation, if you're going to just like the pool or the beach nearby your house. You want to be able to carry the hat. It's so annoying to have a hat in your hands. And every time I go on vacation and take a hat with me, I inevitably lose it because I don't have a place to put it. This happened actually recently. We went to Mexico for just the weekend and I had a hat that was really special to me. One of my besties bought it for me. I put it down at the front reception area at the hotel when we were checking out and I left. I didn't realize until I was at the airport that I didn't have the hat with me. But had I had this tote bag, it would have been tucked into the side of the tote bag. I wouldn't have put it down somewhere and I wouldn't have lost it. I've lost so many hats on vacation and it's so painful because really nice hats are actually not cheap. But then you're like so bummed out about it. But I was extra bummed out about this one because it was a gift from one of my besties. I'll throw out there, it's a little bit pricey for a beach bag. It's like $470. I just love the functionality of it and the quality of it. I know I'm going to use it for a long time, so I was willing to pay for that. But if that's a little too steep, there is a bag on Anthropologie that doesn't look like the Janessa one, but it has that same functionality to it, and it's $100. So not cheap either, but it does function well. And as I'm actually speaking to you, Anna is over here Googling these types of bags and she's finding other ones. So we're just going to link a few different options for you. But I got the Janessa one. I love it. The functionality of it makes so much sense to me. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a Beyond Yoga hoe. I've purchased like everything that basically gets advertised to me from Beyond Yoga. And it's just because I love the super soft material that they make. I usually don't stray from, I want to say it's like the space dye material. I don't know what it is. It's super, super soft. But I decided to stray a little bit and I bought their boxy pajama top and pants. And it is so soft. I love it. I actually got the pink version of it and eventually purchased another shade of it. It's like a tan kind of color, a taupe color. I just purchased that one because I love this pajama set so much. I travel with it everywhere. You can just buy the t-shirt if you want. It's super large and boxy. So if you like just sleeping in a t-shirt, it's perfect for that. Or if you like having pants, I like having the pants with me too because then I like get up in the morning, go have my coffee and walk around the house and just I'm just lazy in it and I love it. This set is so soft. It is the perfect material. It kind of reminds me of like a Skims type of material, but in my opinion, just so much better. Next up, another TikTok shop purchase, except like I said, I tend to just like go find it on Amazon because it's gonna arrive so much sooner. It's the Renpho Eyeris 1. It is a massaging, vibrating, heated eye mask. I kept getting hit with these ads and I was just like, this is so gimmicky. But about a month ago, there was this ophthalmologist on TikTok who was really selling me on this concept of heated compression for your eyes. The reason why this heated compression every single night before you go to bed is nice for your eyes, it's because we naturally produce oil that lubricates our eyes. So every single time we blink, it's lubricating our eyes. And while we sleep, you still need those oils to continue lubricating your eyes. But if you're like me and you're one of those people that's really creepy and you sleep with your eyes slightly open, it means that your eyes dry out. So I tend to deal with dry eyes. I've had dry eyes for years and years. I've gone to so many eye doctors and they're like, you sleep with your eyes open, huh? And I'm like, yeah, well, it's not creepy, but like slightly, you know, like I can't have a fan running in my house while I'm sleeping because it dries my eyes out even more. I tend to wake up with my eyes super bloodshot. And it's because I don't really have the ability to lubricate my eyes while I'm sleeping because I'm not closing them all the way. So they're just drying out even more. So the reason to use heated compression on your eyes every night is to really relax your eyes so that they're not straining so much and they're not working too hard. And then it also helps to release that oil that you naturally produce. So I started doing that. That doctor was obviously promoting something on TikTok shop and I fell for it. I bought these self-heating eye masks and I really enjoyed using them. The problem is you're being wasteful. They're like a one-time use eye mask. So if you're using it every night, then it's just going to be super wasteful. So I was sold on the concept of using something that's like a heated eye mask. I just didn't want to use something that I'm going to throw away every day. So I started getting hit by, the algorithm on TikTok is so sensitive. It's like the minute they saw I bought that, I started getting hit with the Renpho Eyeris 1 ads. So this is basically an eye mask that you put on that looks like you're putting on like an AI kind of system on your head. And you just press a button and it has different strengths. You can choose if you want the vibration, you can choose if you want the heating, all of it. It is amazing. If you deal with sinuses, you can hear I'm so congested right now. I deal with bad sinus infections all the time. I always have allergies. I'm always congested. This feels so good right before you go to bed. You put it on your face. I like to have every single thing happening and it just starts to massage. It has this like air compression. It's heated. It's so relaxing. I love it and I highly recommend it. If you buy it on TikTok shop, they always have offers for it to be like $29 or something. I got it on Amazon again because I don't have patience. It came like the same day. So it was like $50 on Amazon, but totally worth it. It is a little bit of a cheap device. Like I can imagine this breaking on me pretty quickly. I'll throw that out there because like even the buttons are really, really sensitive and they switch and stuff. That's probably my only complaint. That and the music on it, you can turn off the music, but those buttons are so sensitive that it's annoying to play with them. But there is like a music that plays also that's supposed to be like a soothing music. You can actually hook your Bluetooth up to it, like your phone up to it and play your own playlist if you want. So if you have like meditation music or something that you want to play while you're wearing the mask, you can do that. It's amazing. I highly recommend this. I hope there's like someday somebody's going to create like the high-end version of it that's going to last a little bit longer. I would totally buy it. But for now, this one is really good. You just never knew what you were missing with your eyes. And last on my list, also from Amazon, it is a top that I love that I've ordered in 3 different colors now. I know, I'm a basic person. The reason why I want you guys to know about this top is because it is kind of like long sleeve. I kind of pull it up to be like a quarter length sleeve on myself. It has those like bat wings on it. I like to show a shoulder. I've just always liked showing a shoulder. It's my way of being like a little bit sexy as a mom. I don't know. I like to show a little shoulder. This is one of those like shoulder draping tops that are comfortable to wear. It's light enough that you could probably wear it in the spring and summer. You can wear it in the fall. You can wear it casual. You can wear it with jeans or with like some sweats. I wouldn't wear it with leggings, but the reason I bring this top up is because I bought an expensive version of this top from a brand called Enza Costa, probably like 2 years ago. The only difference was the material, but it looked almost exactly the same. And the Enza Costa one had the little thumb holes. So remember that was cool for a second? You'd like stick your thumb holes. Besides like athletic wear, like this was like a normal like dress up top that you wear and it had thumb holes. I don't know why. Anyway, that top top fell apart on me because it was so delicate in seconds. Like it started pilling on me, it fell apart, it started to fray at the edges of it. In fact, it kind of came like that because if you ever order from like Revolve or Forward, like half the stuff is used when you get it, and it's a little annoying because people just send things back, which apparently they've changed the return policy because of this. Anyway, I could tell it was used, but I wanted it. It was the last one. So I purchased this expensive Enza Costa top. It fell apart on me. It was already kind of used. Fast forward now 2 years later, and there's this version, and it's probably better. I actually think the material is a little bit heavier in a good way, like in a sturdy, like strong material kind of way. It's a little bit more stretchy. You can wear it a little bit more casual. That's probably what it is. It looks a little bit more like athletic wear, and I love it. It's a great top to have, and they have several different colors that you can get, and it's on Amazon, and it's fairly affordable. So there you go. That's my top that I'm going to be wearing like all summer long when I'm in my like mom cool athletic wear, I guess. Is that a thing? Anyway, those are my favorites for May, but now seeping into June. If there's anything that you've been loving this month, tell us in the comments below. If you buy any of these products or you have tried some of these and you have feedback on them, definitely share in the comments. I love to hear what you guys like to buy, what you want me talking about more. And if there are products on TikTok Shop that you're getting served ads for and you want me to try them out, definitely let me know. I'm down to do like a whole video on the TikTok Shops, the thumbs up and the thumbs down, I guess, of the products that are being advertised really hard for everybody. So anyway, you can also find me on social media. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy shopping.